Hi, it's Exploring John. We're going to do another one of our trips down to Antietam. We got a lot of people getting ready to launch here this afternoon. All right, we're starting to put in. Here comes Lynn. Okay, now Lynn's putting in. We see a lot of people out on the creek here today. Onward we go. We're coming up on our second rapid. We made it through the first rapid really good. And now just floating downstream. Here we are, starting into the rapid. Yeah, bumped the rock there. Yeah, Ashby just ate one. Almost. Well, there's another rock. The creek's a little lower today. I expect to hit a few more rocks than we have previously this year. Here we're down into another rapid. Or maybe it's just a bunch of big rocks all over the place. Well, you never know what we're going to see or what'll happen. That's why it's such a good float trip. Alright, we're coming up on Burnside Bridge. Then there'll be the rope swing and the little dam there. We're up to the bridge at Burnside Bridge Road. This is our second bridge. The first one was where we started. Doesn't look like anyone's at the rope swing today. It's nice and cool here under the bridge. It's got shade. And there's Adam. You'll see him in our caving dig videos and whatnot. We're up to the rope swing, and surprisingly, no one's here today. Maybe they'll be here later. And we can see the rope swing up there tied to a tree. I guess so people can reach it. Now there's a little stone dam across the creek here to help build up the water levels for the rope swing. It's been here a long, long time. We're going to go through on the left side of it so we don't knock any of the stones off. Alright, coming up is Burnside Bridge, the old Burnside Bridge on the battlefield. Here we are just relaxing and floating down. Alright, we're coming up on the historic Burnside Bridge. We're not going to go over it, we're going to go under it, through one of the openings. Alright, here we are, we're going to go through the arch. It's even a little echoey in here.
Said I hear the dam.
Well, as Ashby just pointed out, we can hear the dam now, the water rushing over it. That'll be our next obstacle to cross. Alright, we're coming up on the dam. Ashby's in front of us. We're going to see him go over. There he went. Alright, we're going to come up on it. It's going to be our turn here in a second. I got a little bit of water, not much. We're down here at Molly's hole. Some people are taking out, but we're going to continue down. We'll go up here and check out the culvert pipes and see how high or how low they are in relation to the creek. One in front of us in the shade. Alright, we're coming up on the first pipe. It's way out. It has rocks exposed. Can't get under it this time. A little waterfall. See if we see daylight. Yep. Now we'll go check out the next one. We're coming up on the second pipe. It's way out of the water. That's good because when it was close, rock and roll was really rough. So we'll take a look in there and see daylight again. Now we'll head on down the creek. Alright, we're coming up to a little curve here. And the creek can throw you to the left real easy. So we're going to have to keep an eye on it. Doesn't seem to be too bad today. You don't want to be on the left side. There's a lot of rock. And there's another one beyond you. We could have let them just go in it, then we'd have some excitement on the video. Haven't seen any geese in the water today. Last time we saw a family of geese and their little ones. Sometimes we'll see turtles, and saw a baby beaver earlier this year. Got hung up on a rock there, but current just turned me around and I came off. Now let me turn my kayak and point it back downstream here. There's some more rapids and a big rock. Oh no! Well, we may be stuck here. We're turning around. Oh, look, the current saved us. Came off that rock and just turned and down we go.
We went through this little thing and he said, now go, and I bottomed out because I'm too fat.
Alright, we're having to dodge some rocks in this rapid. Not much, but you just don't want to hit the rock. As we get down here, we see a lot of people over here on the side. I guess it's their break spot. Some of them have already pushed off and are in the creek. We're coming up on some more rocks in the creek. You have to try not to hit. Adam's cutting it close. Yeah, you don't want to hit that tree, Adam. As we look down the creek, we see a lot of color down there. It looks like a bunch of tubers. Look at this big tree. Someone climbed all the way up there and cut that tree loose to keep it out of the creek so people can get through. Isn't that nice? It's a great trip just sitting here and floating. And we're moving about 4 miles an hour. We're coming up on a noisy rapid. Down there all we see is white. But as we look up, we're right on top of this rapid. We hit bottom there, or some rocks, but we're still going. We can see it's so shallow on the right now. We see a gravel bar. Oh, here's a ledge we need to get away from. All right, we scraped a little bit there, but onward we go. All right, it's a little choppy down through here, but that just makes it fun. And you can go forward or backwards on this creek. All right, we've caught up with a bunch of tubers. Now we're heading on down.
You the guy that makes the videos all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, we're watching. You're good. Where will we be able to see this?
There you go. Yeah, be careful. There's different things everywhere here. People are scraping big time. All right, we just came through there. We scraped a lot. But as we turn and continue downstream, here we come down to another rapid. I heard Lynn hit a rock. It was that loud. And here we go. Oh, this is the ledge. Well, we got a little bit of water there. That was cool. That was a pretty nice ledge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you get wet?
No, I didn't get too wet.
You got some water in?
Yeah.
I did too. Well, that's the fun of being out on the creek.
Yeah, don't have my mom to me. She's freaking out the whole time.
Come up on the spot where the geese hang out. There's a bunch of them over here with their little ones. Well, actually, the little ones aren't so little anymore. Look at them there. The whole family. Oh, isn't that cool? They're getting out of the creek. Well, that'll be good for the video. So far, that's one of the highlights. All right, we've come up to the gazebo. Or gazebo. Gazebo, gazeba. I guess it's like potato, potato, tomato, tomato. But here we are, Goose Poop Island's like a curve or two ahead. Okay, we're coming up on Goose Poop Island. Getting ready to pass that. And we figure this is kind of like halfway down. All right, here's Ashby just leaning back, having a good old time. And we see his cousin Adam. He's having a great time too. At least that's what he said. Whoa! We just found a rock in the creek. Luckily we didn't get stuck. Well, we're coming up with a little ledge across here. It's being a little noisy. We'll find us a tongue to go through. Either that or a rock to get hung up on. Well, there seems to be rocks on both sides, and we're going to take the tongue down the middle. That wasn't bad at all. Well, we got a little breeze through here. Feels really good this hot weather. All right, we got some rocks in here. Hopefully we're not going to get hung up on anything. A little choppy, rocks all around us. Here's a big one. Looks like a wall of rocks in here. Get our nose turned around so we're facing downhill again. Another little ledge. Adam just shot right through there. And that'll be smooth for a while. You can kind of kick back. Through here it can get choppy, and as the water drops down it exposes more rocks, and we'll hit more. And we just missed that one. It's a great day out here today. The temperature's great. We thought the creek would be a lot more crowded than what we found. We've seen some people and come across some, but pretty much we're on our own. Butterfly went right by us. Kind of did a flyby. And we got some rocks up here we got to watch out for. Well, I'm glad I didn't go over that one. Ooh, just missed that one. There's a big rock out in the middle. Great sound effects, if nothing else. See, our next landmark that we're looking for is going to be the beach at Sharman's Run. It should be coming up before too long. Alright, we put in here at Sharman's Run for a little break. And this is Sharman's Run coming in. Well, we look up the creek and there's more people coming down. I don't know if they're people we passed or people just catching up. We're relaunching here. Ready to head back downstream and through this next rapid. Let's see how Lynn does. All right, we'll put back in. Here we go, we're back in the creek. And down we go. By these big rocks here, little rapids, and head on. A little shallow in through here. We're hitting the bottom here and there. There's a big rock there. Looks kind of neat with the white water. Down we float. Well, here and there's a rock we have to dodge. That's what makes it fun. If it was just a level trip all the way down, it'd be boring. With the rapids, like I said, that makes it fun. As we go down, a lot of times we group. Oh, we're getting pushed to the left. We need to get away from there, Lynn. Some of us got pushed into some roots back there, and we see some rocks here on our right. Adam just skirted them. Look at that rapid. Oh, and a rock sticking out. Here's one right here on our right. Boy, we just missed that one. We got a rock here on our right we want to miss. And not by much. So as we float down the Antietam Creek, what keeps coming to mind is what a great way to spend a hot summer's day. The water's been calm for a while, but up ahead we see why. This rapid here has backed it up, and we're going to have to go through it. Looks pretty choppy beyond it. You see Adam going in there. And here comes Ashby on the right. So we're going through, and we're going to have to be dodging stuff left and right here. Big wake over there. Here's another big rock. Yeah, one off our right. Now it's calmed down. That was a little bit of a ride. At least I didn't have to buy tickets beforehand or be this tall. Life out here on the creek. As we float down, there's this big rock here right in the middle. I have seen people hit it. Just kind of leaning back, not paying attention, they go right up on it. We're just going to go around to the left of it. We hear the nature, the ripple behind us, and the bird off to our right. We're down in this one section, it's pretty level, and we're just floating along. No rapids, no waves, just us. It's a nice float trip. Alright, we've hit the beginning of the end. It used to be a rowboat up there in the grass, but we haven't seen it this year. I guess it's got moved out. This is also one of the good rapids that we got to watch out for. It'll be this, a smooth section, and then rock and roll. Now we're floating on the smooth section, getting ready to hit rock and roll. Okay, we're coming up on rock and roll. We're going to try and keep the camera going as long as we can. Here we go. Had to drop the camera there and paddle. Got it back up. And away we go. There's Harpers Ferry Road, the Ironworks Bridge. Had to drop the camera again. We're going to come up here and go over the ledge. kinds of splashing. All right, here's the ledge. Getting ready to shoot the ledge. Got some water there. Here's our takeout spot. We'll just paddle over here and join everybody. So we've hit the bank and now we're getting ready to take out. All right, so we asked people how they liked the last rapid, and Ashby said he got some water in his boat, and Adam said he got stuck. But obviously he got off, because here he is. All right, time to get out and haul our kayaks up this little hill. We're at the end of our trip. We had a great time, got a little wet. That's what makes it fun. See you next time. Look at them there. The whole family. Oh, isn't that cool? And they're getting out of the creek.